All right. This is a video response to George from GI Custom. Awesome knife maker, does some unbelievable knives. I mean, if you see his blades, you just know that he's a top shelf kind of guy all the way around. Not only with his work, but his personality, just who he is. So, George, this is my my response to your birthday giveaway, design your own knife. And I'm not going to get into all the things that I would like designed in the knife, but I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking. And this might be too gimmicky for you, and I'm not sure, but we'll see. What I want is a blade that's very similar to the F1, to the fall knife in F1. What I'd want a little different is this is a pretty high edge here on the scales, or well, I mean whatever, the handle. So I'd like that a little bit lower so that it'd be better for carving out meat on, let's say, backstrap removal. And here's the gimmicky part. What I'd like is a full tang, so you know, a visible tang all the way. And then on the scales for the knife, I would like a diamond sharpener, like this DC4 is a full knife in DC4. So I'd kind of like to have the scales be a diamond sharpener. I don't know if you'd have to put liners against the actual blade or not, or what. But so I'd like a diamond sharpener as the scales for the knife. Just the diamond part, not the stone part necessarily. And then I'd also like to incorporate in the center a small bearing that could be used as a bearing block for a bow drill. So these scales would have to be removable. I don't know, with a Chicago screw, or I'm not sure how you do it, or like a slide-on scale where it'd slide on and snap in with some sort of a system where it'd be good and secure. But somehow to incorporate a diamond stone into the scale with a bearing block for doing a bow drill. Now on the scale, on the outside of the scale, like 2 ferro rods on either side. That would be half, you know, half mounted into the scales, into the handle, and half visible, so that when you remove the scales, that you would have a sharpening stone and ferro rod all in one. So it would have to somehow, I mean, it'd take a little bit of imagination and ingenuity to make it all look good, but double ferro rod on the handle, bearing blocks, or a bearing somewhere that would work as a bearing block for bow drill, and the diamond stone scale. All those 3 things incorporated. Sorry I didn't have time to do a drawing. I really should have. I wanted to enter. I didn't want you to get away with finishing this contest without me doing my entry. So George, that's my idea. If it's too gimmicky or strange for you, no big deal. I'll come up with something else just in case I win. But that's what I would really like to see. There's other things I would like to see in this knife, but that's how I'd like to start. So, thanks a lot, George. Everybody go visit George. Links down below. You got to check out George from GI Custom. Awesome knife maker. Awesome guy.